Oh no! Stu! Get up, Stu! Shake it off, Stuart!
No!
Stuart was once the leader of the strongest apocalyptic squad on the planet, the Cleaning Up the Nation team. After the nuke hit, everyone thought she was dead. They were wrong. They abandoned Meager Valley. Now Stuart is hunting for her teammates who left her behind. No base, 5 lethal maps, constant negative curveballs, and she'll stop at nothing to find them, starting on Cascade Hills. She arrives in Cascade Hills, carless but not hopeless. She still has her gear from No Man's Land, but as the homeless sheriff, she can't turn down strangers that are requesting her help. But first, she climbs the cell tower nearby and scouts the area for anything she could use or could threaten her safety, spotting an abandoned vehicle just northwest of her location. On the way, she finds a toolkit in an old box and fuel in an abandoned shed. She also makes sure to search an espresso stand, as coffee is almost certainly going to be needed for long-term survival in this challenge. Sadly, on this occasion, she doesn't get any. She does find a second toolkit in a destroyed shack, so after she demonstrates her stealthy prowess, taking out a couple surrounding the car, she can repair and refuel. In the back, she finds meds and ammo, usually a great sight for an early lethal run, but as we have nowhere to deposit them, they're just slowing us down. For the time being, however, I don't abandon them, as I could potentially leverage them in our favour. We race over to the home of the remainders. Big hit. Okay, not so big. Oh. You're not doing a lot for women drivers there, Stu. Not gonna lie to you. Come on, put yourself together, man. It seems they're being raided by a bunch of wrong-uns. So we rock up, shoot first and ask questions later. Maybe the police outfit is wearing off on her. Of the 3 hostiles, we only take down 1, like a good sheriff does. But those gunshots alerted nearby plague Zeds. Well, that is reckless. We're not going to be able to craft any plague cure, and we only have a finite amount of it left. Very irresponsible of me. I've got to play things a lot more careful. Sheriff, I can't thank you enough. Please take this food as a token of our appreciation. There's no charge for justice. Friends help friends. No, I'm joking, I'm definitely taking the food. Even though I can't use the food, I can sell it back to him for an extra 60 influence, and of course, don't forget the meds and ammo I had in the back of the car. I also asked them if they've heard of our team. They haven't, but agreed to help us look if we help them make Cascade a safer place by clearing out the blood plague. I agree, but not before looting the dead dudes in the kitchen and selling all the loot. To be honest, I was looking for a heavy weapon, as I'm gonna need one to take on plague hearts, and this sword just ain't gonna cut it. So Stuart heads out to take on the blood plague, but first she needs to keep an eye out for coffee and a heavy weapon. She starts by looting the neighbourhood around the remainders, but finds nothing of any value. Cocoa butter? Zombies are immortal. Why not your skin? If it doesn't have caffeine and can't crush skulls, I'm not interested. After leaving the neighbourhood, I drive by the Spiral petrol station and discover an awoken placard. Guess I haven't been too careful so far. This will now send out infestations, making the map a much more deadly place, thanks to a mod that increases the size of infestations. During my search, there's a loot dispute at the Dirty Bird espresso stand, so I pop in to tell them I've already looted the place. A member of the remainders say they had this place staked out, while the hungry survivors say they just killed a zombie while scavenging. Unfortunately for them, the remainders are helping me out, so I side with them. But before Catherine can bugger off, I manage to trade with her and get our first cup of coffee, and 30 influence is much cheaper than Starbucks. Probably much less workers' rights violations too. There's a mysterious broadcast coming from the cell tower nearby, and that gives me the coordinates for a supply drop, which turns out to be well worth the effort as I get an Echo Labs assault rifle as well as a stack of ammo. But our luck is not over yet. We got our heavy weapon, chat. We got our heavy weapon. So no more excuses. No more delaying. It's time to take on our first play card. But maybe I'm a little rusty. Right, let's go on in, Stu. Let's see if we can, Yes, it is. Oh, fuck it, you bastard. Okay, that's not what I want. No! Oh my god! What am I doing? Just pop the fucking painkiller, love. Maybe I should be using the stimulants. They are there after all. Nope. No! Dodge! Fuck's sake, dodge when I press the button, you daft bitch! Right then. We're off to a great start, you chat. Yeah, that's it. This is it. No. There we go. With the Zeds burnt up, I can power swing my way through the second phase, kill a Zed or two that comes to its defense before one final power swing gets the victory. Inside the heart, I get a first aid kit and energy drinks, two things that will be very useful going forward, as first aid kits will be the only way of me removing injuries and trauma. No, not that kind of trauma. As soon as we already have a small injury, the more we get the better. My next step is to head to the water tower nearby, where I kill our first crackhead and discover a cargo van with another toolkit and a smoke bomb. This is going to be our new vehicle once I find some fuel to stick in it. In the meantime, I climb the water tower to have a look about, finding another woken plague that's already sending out infesting hordes. Well, at least it looks like I've got my next target. I load everything we don't immediately need into the back of the van, but that's when we get our first curveball, and it's the worst one of the lot. Oh, attention survivors, wind's picking up from us. Great. Great, just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Smokestorm as our first curveball. Luckily, it doesn't come into effect until I'm on the second phase of the heart, but for the next 20 minutes, things are gonna grind to a halt, just as we're about to pick up a bit of momentum. And with visibility next to nothing, I don't see them coming. Whoa! Fuck's sake, magnets! At least I'm able to take down the plague cart, getting a Raiders AR-15 and fuel as a reward. So at least I can get our new cargo van mobile, in theory at least, as driving this visibility is more dangerous than letting Jeffrey Epstein babysit. Using nothing more than blind luck, following the waypoint like the Northern Star, I eventually get back to the van, and once everything is safely stored, I get it refueled. So here's the dilemma. Obviously I can't drive anywhere, as if I hit a bloater, the toxic catalyst will almost certainly kill us. But I can't just sit around and wait for it to end for two reasons. One, we have a plague cart awoke and infestations are already growing out of control. The second reason is we're fighting against the clock, as fatigue takes about 40 in real life minutes to take effect, and we're very much nearing that right now. So pretty much blindfolded, guided by a yellow marker in the distance, we head for the awoken plague cart in the Spiral petrol station. To be honest, I hate this curveball. I hate this curveball with a passion. If I could, I would turn it off and I would never have it to deal with it again. I enter Spiral, eliminate two inside and seal the door behind me before taking out the first phase and dropping a rolling. I then stand in the forecourt and await the onslaught, which doesn't really come. I guess the zombies also can't see for shit. But I must have gotten the double phases when I head back inside. One more power swing ends the heart for good. After knocking the last heads on their asses and removing their heads, I take a minute to assess the situation. From the heart, I take stimulants and swap out my sidearm for the Mac 10. That takes the same ammo, but it holds an extra 10 rounds and isn't locked to burst fire. The downside being the extra weight has tipped me over, so our maxed out cardio skill is no longer giving us unlimited sprint. Seeing as I had samples from the heart, I decided to give them to the remainders who still haven't heard anything about our former team members. I also check in to see what they have for sale, sadly no coffee. So I slowly make our way back towards the van, looting every house on the way in the hopes of finding a coffee. Unfortunately, I don't find much of anything useful, with the exception being an additional 2 smoke bombs. Then finally, as midnight approaches and we are fighting a crackhead, Smokestorm comes to an end, which means our ability to travel further distances is greatly increased. I get back to the cargo van and decide to head to the northeast, as there's usually at least one up there, often one you can cheat if the spawns are correct. Unfortunately, spawns on this occasion weren't cheatable. Instead, I pop a stimulant to hopefully lessen the now in effect fatigue from getting worse. With the door shut behind me, I gunslinger my way through the 3 inside and complete the first phase, getting an extra heavy swing in before the gas cloud is released. That combined with a molly drop should make the next 2 phases go by with ease. I try to lead the hordes outside, but don't realise not every Zed has made it out before I head back in. That means I get touched more than Bill Clinton's penis. Fucking touch me again, you cow! Fucking hell, you know that man must have access to the strongest antibiotics known to man. Me, on the other hand, is already halfway to infection and haven't even taken out our 4th plague cart. Sadly, my stimulant then runs out at the worst possible moment. Oh shit. Okay, yes, the stimulant has run out. Fucking touch me again! I try sneaking about to regain stealth, but with 2 Zeds in my way, I just start blasting. But that does give me the time I need to finish off the heart without using another stimulant. But now it's all about timing. I don't want to use coffee too soon, as I don't have one to replace it. After regaining stealth, I take out the Zeds in my way and loot the heart, but only for a fuel bomb and stimulants. Suspecting another heart is in the area, I continue north, discovering one in a barn, and as we've already taken enough damage, I decide to weaponize that thing my mama gave me. No, not crippling anxiety, deadly reversing skills. This heart also falls and our infection meter continues to climb. Surely at some point I'll learn my lesson. With 5 hearts down, we've gathered a good chunk of supplies to keep us going, with the exception of fuel, which we're now running dangerously low on. So I head back to the heart I just defeated, and I'm lucky enough to find some in the vehicle bay next door. We then get hit with an elevated sensors curveball that fortunately only takes effect in the southwest corner. With the van topped up and the sun starting to rise, I decide to pay a visit to several enclaves to see if they have any coffee, or failing that, an espresso for sale. Starting with the house sitters, they want me to investigate the murder of their friend, but I'm like, fuck that mate, I'm shot by her. any crap frap and macchiatos for sale. They do not. Next, I check on Alexis Carter from Trumbull Valley. Oh wow, it's bloody bright in here. Fucking hell, someone's doing alright. Paying for the electricity bill. She also has none. That drive has once again drained my fuel reserve, so I drop back to the Spiral gas station from earlier, but as the day ticks over to 2, a new problem arises. Oh, that's a new problem I didn't even think about. I can't put food in anywhere. So if I don't do this in 6 days, does that mean I'm going to start starving as well? I guess we're now against the clock, otherwise I'll be looking for nutritious snacks to relieve starvation as well as coffee to relieve fatigue. With the car fully repaired and refueled, I set my sights on the centre of Cascade, first scouting the area from the water tower on the edge of Lowell. Ignoring the dangerous outlaws passing through, there's 3 hearts in running distance of each other, so it's time to down our only coffee and get to rampaging. Let's go, Big Stu!
That's a screamer.
Fuck the screamer. We're going loud, baby. We're going loud. We're gonna phase this, move to the next one, and repeat. Go, go, go.
The quicker I get this done, the better.
No, need to move, need to move, need to move, need to move. Foolish mistake that was, potentially.
Fire in the hole! It's almost done. Just a little more.
Just a little bit more. Just keep moving, Stu. Ignore all them. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll keep them dead. Seconds auto repair. This might be a good place to find a cafe. Got 2 phases of 2 play carts. If you've never seen this strategy before, the benefit is all the zombies get drawn to the play cart as it's phasing, and I'm in somewhere completely different. Oh fuck! Right, that wasn't smart. Oh, 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 oh. Boom! Okay, if I've timed this correctly... Yeah. Whoop! Oh, we're gonna have to deal with you little fuckers now, wait. Right, there's no one here. I'm gonna have a quick scout about here. So I found coffee in the past. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh! Whoa! Shit! There we go. Jesus. Definitely heard a juggernaut around here, though. Soon we're gonna have to make a decision about whether or not I use my first aid kit to take up that extra bit of... get that extra bit of lung capacity back, you know?
It's almost done. Just a little more.
Fucking bastard! No, 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 no! Oh! Right then. Separate and listen. Stu is back with a brand new intention.
That place is nothing but zombies.
Oh, that's bad. Oh yeah, that's bad. Well, still need to get the fucking thing dead. Juggernauts can't fit in here. It's gonna be... There we go. Anything of good? That and that, I guess. Okay, 7 play carts down. 21 to go. That is how mathematics works. The third of our rampage falls, and I collect more stimulants and grenades. I'm now in possession of more uppers than a 90s rave scene. As I head back towards the van, I discover a cafe. That's a coffee shop. Perfect place to discover a cup of that Colombian goodness, right? If I don't get a coffee in a cafe, I am fuming. And no wonder Starbucks are taking over the cafe industry. In the second container, I find a chemistry book, because I know every barista knows Baron forms electron-deficient multi-center bonds, letting it break the normal rules for covalent bonding.
We've cleared this place
You
out.
son of a bitch! I guess Starbucks really has killed the cafe industry. Not even a bloody Welsh cake, man. While we are on a roll, I continue my spree, this time leading me to a veterinary clinic down the road. The heart goes down, but our infection meter goes up. As I run away from the horde, I find a military truck with fuel, 5.56 ammo, and 3 more smoke bombs. 6 smoke bombs is kind of insane. we'll definitely be keeping them for a particularly challenging issue I suspect we'll be facing down the road. As enough time has passed, I decide to check back in on some of the enclaves in town. The house sitters are still concerned about their mate who's been murdered, but I'm like, fuck off, will you? Have you got any mocha in stock yet? They don't. But this happens when I'm searching the neighbouring house. Just give me a coffee. Love you so much. Fucking come on! Now I'm thinking about it, you really do have to question an enclave's choice of staying in a leaky barn when there's a perfectly good 2-bed detached farmhouse next door. That's like the millennial dream. Not satisfied with one coffee, I decide to help out an alcoholic that's been left behind. In my head, that makes logical sense, because have you ever seen an AA meeting without a shit ton of coffee? Of course not. They need that shit to function. Without it, hangovers are debilitating, and you'll never get anything done. Hey Aaron, my friends and I found a stash of alcohol last night. I got drunk and woke up pure alone. Dangerous area for a pub crawl. Let's get you home and sobered up.
Thanks, dude. You rock.
Yeah, damn right I fucking rock. You better have a bloody good coffee batch when I get you home. On the way I stop by Seconds Auto Repair, as mechanics love a bit of Colombia's finest, as well as coffee to recover from the cocaine crash. Come on! That's what I'm talking about. Mechanics love their brew. Alright, we got 2 coffees. Oh, and it definitely came at the right time, because we are now knackered. I drop Aaron off and tell her no chance will I be helping him to build the bloody still. Show me what you got in stock. I expected nothing, and I'm still disappointed. I also stop by the remainders who don't have a coffee, but I will take that first aid kit. It's funny when you're influence rich with nothing to spend it on. The increased prices from outlaws passing through doesn't even bother me in the slightest. Then, the weirdest thing happens. And I don't know if it's a bug or Stuart just decided to stop being a pussy. Either way, we'll take it. I also searched another espresso stand, still not finding any coffee. Has anyone ever found coffee at one of these things? Let me know in the comments. Heading east, I come across a heart and a barn, which you can cheese by parking like so. But to save the durability and maybe some of my fatigue, I make sure to drop all of my weapons and get the kill with my close combat knife. Nice. Something I know all too well, thanks to this video. That's 10 hearts down, 18 to go. Okay, I can kill the feral. It's fine. Don't touch me, don't touch me. You bitch!
Seeing a doctor might be a good idea.
I can't believe you did that to me, feral. 8 kills remaining. I can't believe you did that to me. All of that because I wanted to climb another billboard. But at least I can discover an awoken plague cart to the south of us, even if it's very close to the elevated sensor zone. Even so, I decide that's our next destination, although on the way, radio silence makes an appearance. For now, there's no point in worrying about it, as we haven't even needed the radio this far. I try, as I often have on this run, to be silent on my approach, in the hopes that the conservative style gives me more time to phase the heart without getting touched. But yet again, it doesn't work out too well. At least I don't get touched by a crackhead. In between phases, I climb high to safety to assess the radio silence curveball. It's in an area not infested with plague carts, which is good. But do I need to secure it? To be honest though, I don't really use the radio. I think what I'm going to do is ignore that one. So at least then we have one of the 3 curveballs covered. Because you can only have 3 curveballs at the same time. Outlaws passing through is one that'll fade, and so is elevated sensors. Radio silence, I've actually got to do stuff in order to get it to fade. Is that a smart tactic to try and avoid certain curveballs? I don't know, but maybe we'll find out.
Aim for the head.
We love you, Stuart. We do. We love you, Stuart. We do. Close that door on that fat headed twat. Something. Yeah, baby! That heart supplies me with another first aid kit, which I used immediately for very limited effects. I really thought that would have done so much more, but my stamina bar didn't move a millimeter. After a mad jump,
Thick and wet.
I stopped by another espresso stand, receiving nothing more than an energy drink and disappointment. Kinda like an emo's birthday party. The next heart is in a farmhouse nearby, and there's no stealth on this occasion, just whip it out and drop my load into the unsuspected faces of the undead.
Aim for the head.
Woof! See you around, motherfucker. Come on, let's get this shit dead. Have I got any more mollies? Nope. Definitely you're a feral. Let's go deal with him.
Take it down.
Fucking twat! I keep getting touched too much. There'll be a joke in the edit there. Oh, hang on. Let me have a little look through my non-joke folder. About touched more times than a child celebrity at a Michael Jackson sleepover. No? Okay. How about Mo Salah in the 18-yard box? Nah, it's a bit tame. Okay, let me have a little look. I think this is perfect. Touch more times than Bill Clinton's... Oh, hang on. No, I've already used that one in this video, for fuck's sake. Fuck! With our 12 heart dead, I'm pretty confident everything east of my location has been dealt with, so to avoid the elevated senses, I set my sights on the northwest corner. When we arrive, there are plenty of undead around, and even a plague cart right next to where we parked the van. Still, my plan is to climb and scout so I know exactly what we're dealing with in this area. 4 plague carts? I think we're going to start with these 2, back and forth, and then we'll do those 2 back and forth. As I get back to the ground level, a horde is instantly on me. But by entering through the back door of the second's auto repair, I can slow the flow of the undead to just one entrance, giving me the time I need to complete the first phase. Then I hop a wall, breaking lines of sight, and beeline it 150 meters towards the next heart in the south, which turns out to be in a veterinary clinic. I stamp one face and stab another, before using the reach of our double bit axe to keep the remaining Zeds off me while I face the heart. We run away from the inevitable feral, but Stuart doesn't miss any shots. By the time we get back to the auto shop, there's nothing there, so we can easily phase before turning around and heading back towards the clinic, where the same thing happens again, and again, and again. In one of the hearts, I just take the mollies, but in the second, I get a pipe bomb, energy drinks, the 50 rounds from a Raiders AR-15, and a new heavy weapon, the Kanobo. But having all this extra loot, I'm going to have to make some decisions in what we drop or not. For example, I don't need 2 weapons that take 5.56 ammo. In the end, I decide to keep the Echo weapon over the AR. I then refuel and repair with the loot from the auto shop. Definitely didn't need the repair, but I've already got 4 in the van. Might as well make the most of the spare. Gratefully, elevated senses comes to an end, so we're free to head south. Although we head north, as there's another 2 plague carts up this way. They go down with no issues, and I get another 40 rounds of 45 caliber. Next, we move south towards the next cell tower, taking a less than optimal route. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is typically a sort of road you'd find this kind of vehicle moving across, but from the top of the cell tower, I spot 3 hearts, one of which is awake, so it makes sense to take that one down first. I get a phase with no problems, and even have time to drop a frag as we escape. Survivor in need. Maybe I do want to help a survivor in need. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't though. Who knows? You know what I mean? But on the way to the next heart, we get thrown a curveball. Oh, that's bad. Out for bloody blood. Probably the worst thing the game was thrown at us thus far. They'll do more damage, chase us for longer, while also be running around wildly searching for fresh meat. Sounds like Thursday night in Cardiff, boys. If you know, you know. I've got enough equipment. We're going on foot. Get the Out for Blood heart dead immediately. It's only 300 meters away, so let's get at it. Yeah, look at that speedy little fucker. Stuart is the only speedster around here. Oh my god. Are they faster than me or something? Because I think that's fucking bullshit if they are. I boot in the door, shoot a Zed dead, and it's straight into phasing the heart. You're about to see some tactical mastermind in here. I mean, not yet, like, but in a minute. Okay, new plan. When in a spot that's tight, set the fuckers alight. And because she's a speedy girl, she doesn't even singe an eyebrow. Come on. Okay, yep, this mastermind plan did not work how I was intending it to. But we still managed to phase and burn before escaping. Okay, there's gonna be a feral. Yeah, there he is. Let's get him into an area that I want to fight him in.
Take it down.
See you later. Thank fuck for gunslinger. What am I saying? Because of the previous fuel bomb, the second phase goes incredibly easily. Whoa! We haven't had a triple pack yet, but our stand-in might not be high enough, to be fair. Come on, you bastards. Yeah, we got this, we got this. Sweet. I get another 30 rounds of 45 caliber, 2 energy drinks, and 1 first aid kit, which I pop immediately. But maybe I should have been a bit more aware of my surroundings. Oh shit! I knew those bloaters were in the area, and they still fucking surprised me. On the way back towards our van, I phase another heart, kill a crackhead, before completing the second phase of the heart in the brick bungalow. Before once again running the Zeds back south and completing another phase. Next phase, the next one dies. We help the guy, kill that one. Boom. And that's exactly what we do. Killing the heart, then checking in on the guy in the backyard workshop.
Thank God you found me, man.
Yeah, man. How you doing? Talk to Zhang? Hey, dude. How's it going? I got separated from my group. Can you help me get to our meetup spot at the Frailer Electric Supply? Yeah, sure, man. Not a problem. Got a plague out to kill on the way, though. You okay with that? By any chance, do you have anything with... You have a coffee? I know you sell it for 42 influence. That is more expensive than Starbucks. Bastards. I'm still going to buy it from you, because I support local business. There we go. I'm also going to buy them, because, you know, I like fire. After storing the coffee and the first aid kit I got from the play cart. You help me take on this last phase of that play cart. I'll get you back to your people. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your little head. I mean, it's not a little head. It's a perfectly sized head. Do you know what I mean? I'm not here to judge. Especially about the size of things. Head related. Anyway, so hang. Do apologise if I'm mispronouncing that. Let's get this play cart dead. Actually, you know what? Come on, you can do it. I want you to do it. Come on, dude. Come on. Would he start attacking now? No? Oh, nice, man. Sweet. I'll keep you alive. Oh, no, you're going to fight the Z. Okay.
The cart neutralized.
Right then, let's go get you to your people. And luckily, people only need saving across the road. I can't wait to be showered with loads of gifts for saving this guy's friend. Hey, how's it going, peeps? That was cool of you to bring Zhuang back. Don't even know us. I know, man, but I'm the sheriff. Wait. I don't need ammo. I haven't got a house. Do you not want to be my friend? I can send you this. They all run off into the night, so I break open the ammo sack, getting 15 5.56 rounds in return. Not bad. You're just going to run that way. You ran that way, your mates ran that way. Straight into a bloater. Well, this is Darwinism. Ooh, a gargantuan juggernaut. Okay, that is also another curveball that I'm quite happy about having. Because it stays until you get rid of a juggernaut. We tend not to do that. So that is now... It'll be 2 of our 3 that are taken up. Outlaws passing through. They might be gone anytime. Any second now. I don't know. 19 hearts down, and I found the 20th opposite the site of a mysterious wandering trader. And even though outlaws passing through will negatively affect my buying power, I still want to take a look. As much as I'd love a 50 cal, I just don't see it benefiting us anytime soon. So we walk away empty-handed, but not defeated. We still have plenty of play cards to kill. Oh, fucking hell! What the fuck, Stu? Why would you drop a... Why would you do that? I kill the crackhead, phase the heart before killing a second, then tactically retreating back towards a billboard I drove past earlier. And from a scouting position, I spot another awoken heart that I can get phased no problem, but then I trap myself like an idiot. Oh, this was a mistake. I've battered myself into a corner here. I can't escape because the gas cloud. Let's get the next phase. Why not? Fuck it. Just a little more. Just a little bit. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, get a little bit. With that, we dash back to the previous heart where we left the van and get the job done there. Getting another first aid kit with 20 rounds of 7.62. Right, seeing this is going to be quite quiet, I'm just going to take a minute to sort out my inventory. As I'm sorting, day 3 ticks over, leading us closer and closer to starvation. I decide to abandon the M1A in order to fit a bigger stack of ammo. Now, however, I don't have a gun that can fire that caliber. I also had to leave behind a few rounds of 5.56, some painkillers and bandages in order to fit everything in and maintain my unlimited sprint. The final phase of the heart in the previously assaulted warehouse goes down with no problems, as does our second heart in the mountainside bungalow on the way to the southwest corner of Cascade. That's where we get a proper 7.62 weapon. A fucking AK-47. About fucking time, boys. Still heading south, I find another espresso stand where I don't find any coffee, but I do find a Molotov. God bless America. I get to the cell tower in the industrial area of Cascade, bought in 5 of our final 6 hearts. So without further ado, it's time to cue the music. Might as well start there. Daddy's home. Come on. Woof.
That's the way to kill this thing.
I don't know where the next one is. We're gonna go there. Ooh. Infestation. Get infestations.
Hope nothing heard that.
Your attack awoken a play card. Yes, it did. Ooh. You see that then? Magnets tried to get me once more. But they won't take me, chat. I'm telling you right now. They will not take me. Oh, you slimy bastard! I'm doing this a bit erratically, I do admit. Barrel chasing me, or I can hear one. Oh, yes, there he is, there he is, there he is.
Aim for the head.
Another energy drink time. Christ almighty. But this is only going to take 1 mega hit, ready? This is gonna take 2 mega hits. Ready? We good, baby. We good. Let's go, Big Stu.
Take it down. Keep pushing, then rest.
Yeah, keep pushing, Stu. Keep pushing.
It's almost done. Just a little more.
Ready? 1 more mega hit. What can I say?
Gotta finish him.
Did I just stun a feral with a 22 caliber?
Take it down.
I did. Yes, I did.
It's almost done. Just a little more.
This way, fiends. This way. Oh, there is a feral. Over this way. Oh, I know that trick. I know that trick. Ooh, my gun is faulty. The penultimate heart of Cascade falls, and the final can only be in one place. A small area the other side of the river, where my Prepper's 22 starting to fault, it's time to leave it behind, replacing it with the AK-47 we found earlier. Although Stuart is tinged with sadness, the weapon that did us so well through no man's land, just left in the dirt behind us. Stuart approaches the final heart, and through everything that has happened over the past few days, this heart remains in slumber. Well, there's plenty of time to slumber for the rest of eternity. Get fucked, but of course, we ain't done yet. We can't leave Cascade with gargantuan juggernauts wandering about. Hey, big guy, why don't you pick on someone your own size, huh? Afraid of a little competition? Oh shit. That's the first stumble. Oh fuck. Come on, Stu. Oh fuck. Stuart. Just 7 cures remaining. Come on, you big girls blows. Alright, that's the second stumble. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, we need to be a little bit more careful. When a bloater pops, I plan for an exciting end to the fight. Okay, that didn't work. And that is how it's done. Sweet dreams, gargantuan juggernaut. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of the gun that drops, and 3 7.62 rounds is a bit of a piss take, mate. So with that, I take one final visit to the remainders, and once I've helped them take down their juggernaut, they thank me for my assistance and tell me to visit the dangerous outlaws in the northeast. They had heard through the grapevine that they had had a run-in with a group calling themselves the Cleaning Up the Nation team. We pull up at the farmhouse they're hiding in, prepared for a fight. From a distance, I can spot 3, and one of those is busy dealing with a feral. Now's my time to strike. But I can't get any information if they're all dead. I should try to keep the last alive. As I kill the first, more come into view. I dispatch the next 2 with ease, but when I get surrounded, I've got to retreat. Come on, you sacks of shit. What, you got no ammo? You got no bullets for me, big boy? A feral deals with another, while I defend myself against the undead. Just 1 more remaining. Oh, look, the feral's done some of my job for me. Don't attack me now. Go back to attacking them. But I need to save him from the feral's wrath in order to get information. Oh, no. Stu! Get up, Stu! Shake it off, Stuart! The final hostile charges me, bloodlusted with rage. He didn't give me a choice. Surprise, motherfucker! And just like that, the outlaws are no more. But with nobody left alive, we were going to have to do some detective work in order to work out where our team is. The house is empty, there's nothing on the corpses, so she checks the hunter shack at the back. It's Jeffrey Dow, one of her team, her right-hand man, a zombified corpse left to rot. What the fuck happened? His corpse was showing signs of torture, but the only item on his person was a map of Drucker County.